Small Business Saturday was started in 2010 by American Express. Their goal was to help encourage Americans to shop locally during the economic crisis. 1 year later, the U.S. Senate unanimously passed a resolution to support this day. Now more than ever, we find ourselves in a time where people are wanting to support local businesses. If you stick around for today's video, I'm going to give you 5 ways to prepare your store and boost your sales for Small Business Saturday. Hey everyone, I'm Wes Tate. For those of you who don't know me, I started out in the e-commerce world back in 2015. Since then, I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs launch their online stores and start their marketing efforts. I started out as a small business myself and then moved over to the education side of e-commerce to help others out with all of the information that I've gained. In today's video, I'll teach you 5 ways that you can prepare your store and boost your sales for Small Business Saturday. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and click that bell icon. That way you never miss new content just like this. The first tip, you need to update your About Us page. This is more important than ever. The whole point of Small Business Saturday is to support small businesses. And how will they know that you're a small business unless you straight up tell them you are? Real talk, I know and fully understand the desire to make it seem like you are a big shot business. You think that people are gonna buy into your brand if you seem like you're a mover shaker and you have all of this product that you're moving. You have your emails created to where they say we and us and we thank you for your purchase. You have pictures from your manufacturers and fulfillment centers that you're using on your website to make it look like you have these big warehouses working for you. And maybe that is you and that's awesome. But this isn't the time to act like a big shot. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, be humble, sit down. Customers want to know your story. If it's just you running the business, let people know that. Show off how amazing your brand is by what you're accomplishing on your own. Why did you truly start your store? Did you lose your job and this is just to keep you afloat? Is this just your side hustle but you're wanting it to be your full-time job? Did you start this so that you can raise money for something? Did you quit your job so that way you can follow your dreams and your passions? What's the real reason why you started this store? Let us know that. Tell your customers. This is their chance to buy into you and the bigger picture of your store. Be more transparent with your customers on your About Us page. And while you're at it, add a nice photo of yourself on the About Us page. It doesn't have to be professional, just a nice, welcoming, friendly picture that shows your personality and who you are. That way they can see a nice behind the scenes of the person that they are supporting. And given Small Business Saturday, you can actually make a sale because someone connects to your story. Our next tip, partner with other small businesses and artists. What happened? Everything changed. So in the spirit of transparency, I'm gonna be transparent with you. This video was a challenge to make. If you notice, my lights start changing throughout the video because they're slowly starting to die because I'm dumb and didn't charge my batteries. I had a neighbor pop up in my background that's in the bloopers at the end. And yeah, through all that, I completely forgot to film one whole section of this video. So now here I am editing the video and realizing that I missed it. So I am here now to finish my video and record this one extra part, which is partnering with other small businesses and artists. So here we go. Now this can be a fun idea and it can take a little bit of time, but it's totally a great idea. What you would do is you would find other similar businesses that share a similar niche. You're not necessarily competitors, you have complementary products of each other, and you can also find some other artists as well. And what you do is you get together and you make a pact with each other to promote one another's stores for Small Business Saturday. So that way they are showing your page, your product, your store to their customers and followers, and you're doing the same. So you can tell your customers, hey, today's Small Business Saturday. In addition to supporting me, check out these other brands that you might like that I'm partnering with today. This looks good on you, it looks great on them, and you're expanding your reach with little effort. It would be up to y'all to come up with your own terms of agreement. Maybe you're all sharing each other's stores in your stories only on Instagram. Maybe you'll make a carousel on Instagram and actually post it. They can swipe through each slide and see a different store being promoted. It's up to y'all to come up to terms with what you want. The best way to get the conversation going with this is by doing your research on Instagram, on social media, finding those like-minded businesses, and then direct messaging them, telling them the idea and ask them if they would like to partner with you. This is a great personal way to make a connection with a like-minded business. Okay, now back to how the video is supposed to look. Next up, create a Facebook event. This is a unique idea that can help you out a lot, especially if you're running any type of sale or promotion for Cyber Weekend. Creating a Facebook event is a great way to notify your personal network about a promotion that you're running and ask them to share it with their friends. If you don't have a very robust email list right now, this is a great way to get the word out. One of the big benefits to using Facebook events is that it sends the reminders for you. Anytime someone says that they're interested or going to the event, Facebook will send out reminders the day of and when the event starts. So this way, it does all the notifications for you. This takes a lot of pressure off of you as opposed to writing an email campaign. That way you're not having to write several follow-up emails to send out. Facebook is sending those notifications for you. You can even post updates yourself on the Facebook event, so that way that also sends notifications. During the sale itself, you can be posting photos of your products, reminding people of the discount code, and also telling them how much time is left in the sale. They'll get notifications for all of that. Next up, send out an email. If you have an email list, you definitely want to send out an email on Small Business Saturday. If you updated your About Us page like we talked about earlier, you can just take that copy that you wrote there and that photograph that you added and put that in the email that you send out on Small Business Saturday. Boom, this one is already done. It's a 2-for-1. Make sure that in this email you leave a call to action. In everything you do, always have a call to action. The call to action for this email would be to shop now. If you are running a sale, you can remind them at the very end of the email, don't forget, for the next 2 days, I'm offering X amount off. I'm offering this discount, so shop now. Lastly, add the Shop Small badge. During this time, make sure to add the official Shop Small badge to everything. It should be on your social media, it should be on your website, it should be in the emails that you send out. This badge is free and you can download it from American Express. I've left a link to it in the description below. This badge just serves as a small reminder to your customers as well as just visitors that happened upon your website to know that you are a small business. It may cause them to dig a little bit deeper into your store, and it also encourages them to make a purchase. Those are my 5 tips for how to prepare your store and boost your sales for Small Business Saturday. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you liked it, why don't you share it with a friend? If one of these tips was something new for you, why don't you let me know about it in the comments below? That you can prepare your store for fall business. Oh, well, I'd like everyone to meet my neighbor who's standing directly in my shot, staring at plants and or looking right inside here. Coffee break.